Magda Kaiser, an Egyptian Christian, weeps over her missing daughter, Mary.
She was our only daughter, so we spoiled her. She got whatever she wanted, but she was very shy. We were close friends. She never went anywhere without me. She always asked me to go with her because she was afraid of being alone.
An exceptional student, Mary won mathematical achievement awards. At the age of 19, she entered university to study pharmacology. That's where she befriended a Muslim classmate. One night when the two women went out together for pizza and a movie, Mary suddenly fell ill. Friends last saw her entering a taxi.
We knew she was missing because she didn't come home that night. We believe her Muslim friends put drugs in her food and hired people who abduct young Christian girls to kidnap her.
A day later, police informed Mary's family they had located her not far from Cairo, in the town of Kurdasa. They said Mary had converted to Islam and had married a Muslim vendor. Magda and her husband suspected foul play. They believed their daughter had become a victim of a vast Islamic human trafficking network, one targeting young Christian women.
All this was coordinated between the government, police, and the Wahhabis. Everyone was in on it.
Officials summoned Mary to the police station, where her father waited to see her.
4 veiled ladies and 4 bearded men walked into the police station accompanied by 2 policemen with machine guns. As they walked by, my husband screamed out our daughter's name, Mary. As Mary turned around to acknowledge him, one of the bearded men pushed her away and punched her in the face.
Overcome by rage, Mary's father demanded to talk to his daughter. The police refused and ordered him to leave. They said they closed the case because Mary was now a Muslim. This used to be a home of much joy, laughter, and happiness. But 5 years after Mary's disappearance, her bed remains empty. The emotional hurt still lingers, and her family says that she was a devout Christian. There's no way she would have willingly embraced Islam. Abduction cases like Mary's are now commonplace in Egypt. A new study finds the number of disappearances and abduction of Egyptian Christian girls is increasing. Kidnappings of underage females and mothers of young children are also on the rise. George Washington University professor Michelle Clark is one of the authors of the study. She testified recently before the Helsinki Commission, debunking arguments that suggest Christian girls are leaving their faith and families simply for romance.
They say yes to friendship, to romance, to hope, a future, safety, and security. Nevertheless, did not consent to being ripped from their family without ever being able to see them again.
Nor, she says, did these Christian women consent to being forcibly converted to a religion other than their own, or consent to a life of captivity. So what should be done? Middle East analyst Walid Faris says the Obama administration must openly discuss the matter with Egyptian President Morsi.
The perpetrators in Egypt must know from the media, from public discussion, that our officials are demanding from the President of Egypt, are demanding from the future elected or the current parliament that these issues would be at the table, that the constitutional committee that is looking at the future constitution will take consideration these elements.
Professor Clark also says the Egyptian government needs to create a national registry documenting the disappearance of minors.
The Egyptian national government will request an annual accounting of all cases of disappearances, including open and ongoing cases, as well as any prosecutions that resulted from these local investigations.
Egyptian leaders are still debating the possibility of imposing a strict interpretation of Sharia on the society, law that tolerates forced conversion and forced marriage for non-Muslim women. As for Magda, she says she will not give up searching for her daughter.
She will always be my daughter, no matter what happens to her. I will keep trying to get her back. I believe in God's promises, and I trust the Lord will never forsake us. And I ask everybody to pray for us. I'm confident the day will come when I will see her or meet her again.
Gary Lane, CBN News, Cairo, Egypt.